I want to give a shout out this afternoon and a thank you very much to Michelle Noyo for giving our dad's memorial cooler back to us here this afternoon, winning his race with its model time. A very, very nice gesture, and to trainer Blaine McKenna. I also want to give a shout out to Lloyd Hanna, who was out in the winner's circle with us this afternoon, and Clifford Chappell. We met Clifford as we were coming out of the winner's circle, but I'll tell you, Vance, those two, they raced a lot of horses together with my father. And the fourth race, John Stewart Memorial, is lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Up to you for the call.
A lot of history there, Rock, with your dad and Lloyd and Clifford. A lot of harness racing history. It's the John Stewart Memorial here in the fourth. Dunsand Sticks, Highly Toxic, Mundell's Treasure, Timberley Convict, Mr. Harris, Howmack Fancy, Tobin's Cover Girl, Back River Jade, top of the stretch. Here they come. Rough and pacing, Tobin's Cover Girl coming from the outside. Mr. Harris between them and up the rail. Highly Toxic third. Fourth one as they make their way around the turn. Mundell's Treasure coming up for fifth. That's Timberley Convict. From the outside, Back River Jade is sixth. Dunsand Sticks is seventh. And the trailer, that is Howmack Fancy. Quarter pole bound, led by Tobin's Cover Girl with Adam Murder. Second, that's Mr. Harris racing from third. Highly Toxic. Fourth is Mundell's Treasure. Timberley Convict has fifth. Dunsand Sticks is sixth. Then it's Back River Jade, and the trailer, that is Howmack Fancy, 29 and 3, and they are strung out, and they are in straight alignment in here on the lead. That is Tobin's Cover Girl, and Murner towards half mile. Racing from second, Mr. Harris third. That is the inside, Highly Toxic. Mundell's Treasure fourth, then in fifth. That is Timberley Convict. Howmack Fancy picks up sixth. Back River Jade is seventh, and Dunsand Sticks is eighth. 59 and 4 for a half a mile. They'll arrive at 5 each. And Tobin's Cover Girl continuing to lead Mr. Harris. Third is Highly Toxic. Coming fourth on the outside, Howmack Fancy. Then a racing from fifth, Mundell's Treasure. On the outside, sixth, Timberley Convict. Seventh is Back River Jade, and the trailer, Dunsand Sticks. They go by 3/4 now, and Tobin's Cover Girl is still there in 90 seconds flat. Mr. Harris second, racing from third, Howmack Fancy, and they're turning for home now. Tobin's Cover Girl the leader. Mr. Harris on the outside, Howmack Fancy along the rail third. Deep stretch now on the wire. Here is Mr. Harris and Mark Campbell on the line. Timberley Convict rallied up second. Might have been Howmack Missy third. And the time for the mile, 2 minutes flat.
Here comes the slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for the afternoon's fourth race, the John Stewart Memorial. Cutting this one out was the 7, Tobin's Cover Girl, 29 and 3, 59 and 4, down to 3/4 and 130. Here's the stretch drive. Mr. Harris and Mark Campbell popped out of the 2-hole, and they're going to drive right on by to get a maiden record here today of 2 minutes flat. Timberley Convict got through in deep stretch. Here's another great shot by Universal Media in the late stages to get up for second, make it interesting, and at the rail for third. Looks like the 7 hangs on for third, Tobin's Cover Girl, so it's 5-4-7 unofficially in the fourth, the John Stewart Memorial. We'll see Mr. Harris and Mark Campbell in the Woodmere Standard Bridge Winner's Circle next.
Mr. Harris on his way into the Woodmere Standardbreds winner's circle here in the fourth. Pacing Brown Gelding 2 by Roll With It Harry from the Village Jolt Dam. Catch a Jolt. Owned by Debbie Denny of Brooklyn, Nova Scotia, bred by Belinda Gray and David White, trained by Earl Watts. Mark Campbell will drive him to victory and a maiden record of 2 minutes. Mr. Harris in the fourth. In the winner's circle, the John Stewart Memorial Cooler presentation. Plenty of friends and family on this holiday Monday at Summerside with the presentation.
This race